Over the past few decades, China has risen as an unstoppable force in global infrastructure, achieving engineering miracles once thought impossible. Among its boldest achievements are its mind-bending megabridges, structures so advanced that even the President of the United States publicly expressed astonishment at China's engineering power. But what makes these megabridges so extraordinary? Why is the entire world watching China rewrite the limits of human capability? In this video, you're about to discover the 8 most jaw-dropping Chinese megabridges. Real structures that look like they were taken straight out of a science movie. 8. The Highway to Heaven. A highway that climbs 2,600 meters into the clouds sounds impossible until China built it. The Yaji Highway, also known as the Highway to Heaven, stretches 240 kilometers through brutal mountain ranges, raging rivers, and impossible terrain. It rises from 600 to 3,200 meters above sea level, an average climb of 7 meters per kilometer. Built from 2007 to 2012 at a cost of $3 billion. This megaproject includes tunnels, viaducts, and dozens of bridges carved directly into the mountains. Its crown jewel, the Ganhazi Bridge, a massive 1,800-meter structure that twists like a roller coaster at 2,500 meters altitude. On the same highway sits the legendary Baipanjiang Bridge, the highest bridge in the world at 565 meters above the valley floor, taller than a 200-story building. When China decides to connect the places, mountains, gorges, and abyssal drops simply aren't obstacles. They're challenges to conquer. 7. The Endless Bridge. A single project costing $20 billion. Nearly a decade of non-stop construction. The result? One of humanity's boldest engineering creations. The Hong Kong-Zhui-Macau Bridge, stretching 55 kilometers across the sea, connects 3 powerhouse regions through bridges, artificial islands, and an underwater tunnel. Why this complexity? Because the Chinese designed it to resist typhoons, tsunamis, earthquakes, and even collisions from 300,000-ton ships. This bridge didn't just shorten travel time from 3 hours to 30 minutes. It proved that China can connect anything it wants, even against nature's wrath. 6. The Celestial Bridge. A bridge that disappears into the sky. Located in Guizhou Province, the Celestial Bridge stretches more than 2,100 meters over a colossal valley. Built between 2016 and 2019, it stands on 3 super towers, the tallest reaching 330 meters, higher than the Eiffel Tower. Its name isn't poetic, it's literal. Clouds frequently swallow the entire bridge, making it look like it has vanished into heaven. Costing $215 million. This masterpiece transformed the region and lifted entire communities out of isolation. It's like driving directly into the clouds. 5. The Levitating Bridge, supported by a single 150-meter tower and floating 300 meters above a massive drop. The Luqiang Bridge in Yunnan Province looks like it's defying gravity. This 800-meter phenomenon is so perfectly balanced on cables and minimal supports that it appears to hang in mid-air. Construction from 2019 to 2022 included tunnels carved through mountains and a futuristic roadway suspended over a massive abyss. Beautiful. Absolutely. Terrifying for drivers with vertigo. Without question, would you dare to cross it? For the confusing bridge, 5 levels. 20 different routes. 3 major highways intertwining like a giant steel knot. Welcome to China's most complex interchange, the Qianmen Interchange in Chongqing. A structure so monstrous that even GPS struggles to calculate routes. Built over 8 years. This $230 million labyrinth rises 37 meters into the air, with traffic flowing in every direction. It looks like a 3-dimensional puzzle, and somehow, the Chinese made it work flawlessly. 3. The Desert Bridge. How do you build a railway through a deadly desert that constantly tries to bury everything under sand? China had the answer. The Desert Bridge is part of the Houten-Ryu-Kang Railway, a mega project featuring 5 elevated bridges resting on 434 concrete pillars over nearly 50 kilometers of shifting desert terrain. To defend it from sandstorms, China planted 13 million plants, creating a living barrier that protects the tracks. The entire 825 kilometers railway opened in 2022, completing a 2,700 km loop around the desert. Imagine a high-speed train emerging like a mirage in a sea of sand. China made that vision real. To the Dragon Bridge. A 3-story bridge built to follow the shape of a giant dragon lying on a mountain. The Dragon Bridge on Tianjin Mountain rises 350 meters, built with 7,000 tons of steel, and the craziest part, China built the entire thing in just 1 year. From March 2018 to May 2019, most countries can't fix a pothole in that time. China built a highway crawling over a mountain like a steel dragon. Driving on it feels like you're riding the back of a mythical beast. 1. The Ferris Wheel Bridge, a bridge with a giant Ferris wheel built into it, the only one of its kind. In the world, the Tianjin Eye Bridge supports a 120-meter Ferris wheel with 48 cabins, carrying up to 768 passengers per hour. Beneath it, traffic flows normally. Across the bridge, above it, visitors enjoy panoramic views of Tianjin. Construction finished in 2007. But the wheel opened in 2008 after intense safety checks because the last thing anyone wants is a runaway Ferris wheel rolling through the city. At night, the entire structure lights up, a glowing ring of neon hovering over the high river. Who else but China would even imagine something like this? China's megabridges aren't just engineering projects, they're statements. Declarations that limits exist only until someone decides to break them. From highways in the clouds to dragons made of steel, China has shown the world what ambition and innovation look like. Which of these bridges impressed you the most? Would you dare to drive on any of them? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible content. See you in the next video.